I'm finally challenging myself. I'm finally gonna do it after putting it off for so long because I was scared and demotivated. But here we are.
Oh, can it be that you're here with me?
But yeah, I'm gonna be uploading to YouTube for 50 days in 50mm. Now, I want to say that loosely, not in the 50 days part because I for sure am gonna upload for 50 days, but more on the 50mm end because I feel like there are gonna be some shots that would serve the story better when it's wider than 50mm. Now, one of the main reasons I want to do this is so that I can challenge myself and to see how far I can push my work ethic and my craft. And hopefully by the end of the 50 days, I'm much better at what I do, both filmmaking wise and consistency wise. That or I'd never pick up a camera ever again because I've just learnt to hate it. But let's not think of the negatives. But yeah, it's going to be a journey, and these eye bags are definitely going to get way worse than they are now. Or they may not be, because actually, instead of just a filmmaking journey, I'm also going to use this to kind of work on myself in the next 50 days, get better sleep, work out more, and hopefully there are kind of like better differences. And I actually got sent this also a while back, the 5-minute journal, so I'm going to be thinning this out across the 50 days. But yeah, so content wise though, the next 50 days are going to be some cinematic lifestyle content. I'm going to be doing tutorials on filmmaking and how my processes are, as well as like kind of sharing you how I kind of figure out my ideas and behind the scenes in that. And I am planning to shoot a Christmas short film for the YHMA channel, which is like kind of like my group thing on the side. So that's going to be fun. And yeah, this is why I kind of did the 50 days like as a value, because I brought this lens at the time. It's the Mika full frame prime 50 2.1. But as I was using it for the last couple of months, I realized it's going to be harder if I just shot with this. So I'll kind of switch back to my Sigma 24-70 just because it's zoom and also because it's automatic. Like this was fully manual, and I realized doing 50 days of vlogging using only a fully manual lens was not going to be efficient. Like I actually shot this scene with this, and as I went to edit it, it was just turned out blurrier than I thought. So I was like, damn. So this is actually a reshoot. I also realized nothing has to be perfect. So as you see, there's going to be a lot of cuts, but what I'm hoping for is as we go through the 50 days, I'm going to work on my speaking skills, and I'm going to be much better at speaking to the camera, so there won't be as much cuts, and memorizing the script is going to be better. And I'm finally going to take my own advice and just film now and worry later. But yeah, anyway, it's a Sunday. It's normally a chill day for me, but it's going to be really busy because I've got some brand deal content that I need to shoot, and it's due tomorrow, so let's just get on with it. Alright, after I've watched the latest episode of Attack on Titan. Okay, so I totally lost track of time. As you can see, it's kind of dark now. I've yet to edit or shoot what I was supposed to shoot today, and that's one of the main things I kind of hate about myself is I'm a procrastinator, and that's what I'm hoping on that this whole challenge would kind of help me with. Is it'll make me more consistent, hopefully. Yeah, just be a bit more focused when I'm working and stuff. But right now I totally also remembered I got to post a YouTube video for SONNY. I've been fortunate enough to have like been able to work with them and partner with them, and this one's for the new mic. They wanted this out on the other channel, on the YHMA channel, so check that out as I'm about to upload. For those that didn't know, I actually ran another channel with a group of friends. It was for variety content like food, tech and travel. At this current time, there's actually more subscribers on that channel, so that's where SONNY wanted that video to be uploaded. And now I have this personal channel for more personal content compared to having just kind of a group brand to the other one. Okay, so now that's uploaded, go check it out on the YHMA channel over here and just show your support. So I finally decided to action what I was supposed to do today, and that was to shoot some scenes for a brand deal that's due tomorrow. And as you can see, I actually often really struggle setting up my camera equipment because my room is basically a studio in the attic, and it gets tight in here. I've just accumulated so much stuff throughout the years.
And in a way, it's actually helped me become more resourceful and be more creative in the sort of angles that I'm trying to get. At the same time, I can't wait to have a bigger spot just because I feel like I am still limited by my space.
Alright, I'm gonna switch to 24mm just because I want to capture more of the room. But yeah, what I'm doing now is I'm gonna shoot kind of like the scene for... Awesome, I'd even put that on properly. But yeah, so I'm gonna just try to set up the lighting for the scene that I'm gonna shoot for brand deal. I probably can't share it right now, but I think tomorrow or sometime this week, like Tuesday or Wednesday, I'd be able to. But yeah, it's gonna be like a interrogation scene, so there's gonna be a spotlight right on me in a dark room. Yeah, I'll share that once it's out with you. But as you can tell, trying to film in like this bedroom is pretty tight. But hey, we kind of do what we gotta do, and I make use of the space that I have, even if it does get real tough sometimes, as you can see. Oh, and if anyone's wondering, the light that I use for this is the Godox SL100 BI. I actually did a video on that on the YHMA channel a while back as well, so check that out here. But yeah, this is an awesome light. It was pretty cheap too, and yeah, budget friendly. I always try to keep this kind of like umbrella with the honeycomb on. I never really kind of like fold it away just because it's so long to set up. And yeah, so when I do kind of need it, I can just whip it out. But yeah, I'm gonna try to bring this up so it can be kind of like a spotlight. Okay, cool, now we're set up. I can actually control this wirelessly with Bluetooth. As you can see, I'm trying to go for a spotlight, kind of like interrogation scene going on. So I'm gonna dim all the lights around me, and because I'm using a honeycomb grid, it's actually not gonna spill any light beyond what it's pointing at, so it's perfect.
And this is me shooting a scene. This is what you're gonna get. No audio. It's basically just an interrogation scene, and it's gonna be vertical, so don't mind the light that's in the frame.
You see this dress, you got it. This fits so good, you flaunt it. How you get so iconic? I see you, babe. Can't wait for later. My favorite flavor, like a lifesaver. Can't get enough of you.
Okay, I just finished the edit and it turned out really well actually, so I can't wait for you guys to see that this Wednesday. But with that edit finished, now with this whole 50 and 50 thing, I'm gonna have to edit this video that I'm shooting now. And that's probably gonna be one of the bigger challenges throughout this 50 days, is trying to film, edit, and upload and wait for the video to process by like 10 p.m. or by the end of the day. Pressure is good anyway, and hope it kind of helps me improve, and hope that I can cope with it for the rest of the 49 days. Oh, and yeah, this video is kind of all over the place for the first video because I'm kind of using this to force myself to start, and I wasn't even following my whole film now, worry later. I was like worrying now, and that's why it took me a whole 1.5 months to start this challenge. I probably would have been done by now if I did, but the good thing with this is it's actually gonna fall into the whole Vlogmas thing, and it's actually going to end on Christmas Day. So my present to myself is finishing this, and yeah, it's almost like a present to my future self that I've made him a better person and better creative, better filmmaker, which is an all-round great present. But yeah, I'm going to go edit this now, and I guess good night and see you tomorrow. Oh, and before we finish, because I did mention it earlier, is I'm going to start journaling. So not only are these videos basically like a video journal, because the team at Intelligence Change sent me this a while back, the 5-minute journal, and I haven't used it yet, I thought what a great time to start. Now, the whole thing around this is it kind of forces me to have like these positive affirmations that are in the book, and it's got all these like principles that's kind of like help change my mindset. And the thing here, it says, the key is consistency. With a positive quote every day, a weekly challenge, a structure to help you focus on what's good, you'll find a 5-minute journal to be a great way to start and end the day. And that's kind of what I'm also trying to do with this 50-day challenge, is I'm kind of helping myself be consistently good at what I do, or consistently improve on what I'm trying to do, you know? So yeah, so that's the goals for the next 50 days, is
improve on my filmmaking and improve on myself, and also in a way that also kind of helps rub off on you all, and you kind of improve on this journey with me, because we're all in this together, like High School Musical said. And yeah. Oh, and I actually also have this pack of like positive affirmations, and this is like what's on my desk right now. It says, I achieve what I want effortlessly because it is in perfect alignment with who I am. And that's almost like a sign for me for this 50-day challenge, is as long as I stay true to myself and do things and share things that is purely me and like just raw emotion of who I am, this 50-day challenge is going to be easy and effortlessly to complete. Hopefully anyway. But yeah, I'll probably share like an affirmation with you every day until I run out of these cards. And okay, for sure, good night, and hope you enjoyed the video, and see you tomorrow.